Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. I was working on a project, didn't get it done, not in time for um, about 8 hours from now to post it. So I'm not going to have a project, but I did want to talk a little bit about last weekend, which, I don't know, it's confusing because my videos come out on Tuesday. But first and foremost, I want to say, I have no idea what that's for. I want to say thank you uh, for everybody who commented and kept me in their thoughts and prayers, me and the wifey poo. Um, Sunday, should be 2 Sundays ago now when you see this, um, maybe three. I've lost track now. I'm so tired right now, you don't have no idea. Anyway, we went out to meet some folks at a couple of churches east of here. Um, it's an interview, but they don't call it an interview. You're not allowed to call it an interview. Um, and it went really well. It went really, really well. Great folks, beautiful area, absolutely beautiful area. A different kind of beautiful. I'm in the mountains; they're beautiful. This is a different kind of beautiful. Um, but it was a really good meeting, a really good interview. We'll go ahead and call it an interview. Um, Everything went great. It was going to come down to salary, and that was a concern. Um, but I will say these churches stepped out in faith, and they stretched themselves beyond what we thought they'd be able to do for salary, and we accepted a position. I am moving to a new church. I now have a destination. For everyone who was asking about, hey, you said you're moving, when are you moving? Now I know when I'm moving. um, but again, thank you for your thoughts and prayers. Very heartfelt. I tried to answer everyone's questions that they had from the last video. Nathan, I tried to answer your question and I kept clicking on it and it wouldn't let me comment on it. You asked a question about pastors moving in the denomination I'm in. That's a great question. And a lot of folks don't really understand how that works. I'm not saying that you don't understand how that works, but a lot of people don't even give that a thought. The denomination I'm in, it's a Methodist denomination, and the I guess the originator of the denomination, John Wesley, was very big on itinerancy, which means pastors move. Now, this branch of Methodism that I'm in, they don't. They want their pastors to be in one place for a long time. So I'm hoping that we're going to get to this place and we're going to be able to be there for a very long time. I did try to answer your question. Like I said, I clicked on it to reply and it wouldn't let me reply, but thanks for asking. I do appreciate that. Um, it is now April 7th. Um, Essentially, at the end of this month, I am done in the location I am in. And I will be the first week of May. I will be in my new location. I keep calling it a new location. I can tell you where it's at. I'm going to be in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. Okay, and I can tell you that because I don't know the specific towns and areas and all of that. I've never been there before, um, but it's a beautiful place. I'm really excited to be there. Um, so in 4 weeks, probably 3 weeks now, we're going to be in a new home, which means this stuff all got to go in a box and move. Now, this is going to be a little bit different this time because we are moving ourselves, okay? Which is going to be a nightmare, but not a nightmare because there's already a whole bunch of folks here that said, well, we can help you. I've already had 3 different people say, well, I have a trailer, and two guys have box trailers and 2 other folks have open trailers. And so it's not going to take much, I don't think, to get us moved. We're not going to have to make very many trips, which is great because it's 3 hours away. Um, the other nice thing about moving myself is that I don't have to take all of the tools completely apart. My table saw, I'm not taking the table saw apart this time. I'm going to take the router off of the table that I made for it, but I don't have to break everything down into little pieces. There is a 2-car garage there. And so for the moment, what I'd like to do is make at least one trip out, get all of my tools out there and get them in the garage. Because they're going to take up the most space. So if I can get that done, that's one less thing. My green truck, the full-size truck, it's going to make one trip out, and that's it. For one thing, it is an absolute gas guzzling pig. It gets 11 miles to the gallon, and it don't matter if it's empty or loaded or on the highway or in bumper to bumper traffic. I'm going to get 11 miles to the gallon. So it's going to make one trip out. Right now it has 8 white oak logs in it. Fairly sizable logs. That are eventually going to become very beautiful bowls, but I mean, that's a lot of weight in the back of that truck. So my hope is that the lumber, my dimensional lumber that I have left, I can toss on top of that, strap it all down, take that out, and just leave the truck sit there. I don't know. There's a lot of logistics involved. Like I said, the shop is a mess. I need to get it. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. I need to get everything boxed up. I need to get this place cleaned up. Because like I said, it's dirty, it's dusty, there's stuff everywhere. But in 3 weeks, I'm going to be in a different place. A different place physically, geographically, emotionally, mentally. And we're excited about it. We're really, really excited about it. The project I'm working on, I did already start filming it. It's going to be kind of choppy because it's going to be days and days later. But that'll probably be the last project video here because, like I said, I need to start concentrating on getting things done. And of course, we are coming into the busiest time for a pastor, which is Lent. And well, we're in Lent and we're coming up on Easter. And so the time crunch is real. Fortunately, my wife has organized a couple of packing parties already with some wonderful folks from the church. And they're just knocking it out of the park. I mean, they're crushing it. Thank you so much. There's a couple of them that watch. Thank you. Again, I know I've told you 20 times. Thank you again. So next week, that project will be done because it has to be done before I leave. And then after that, it's probably going to be update videos. Sorry, I wanted to get that project done, but again, we're in my busy season. And then with everything else going on, that's just how it is. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Like I said, hang in there. The turnover on this one is going to be a lot quicker than last time. Because worst case scenario, I'm setting up in a garage. I'm hoping not to, but it's something anyway. So the turnover on this one, as far as videos are going, is going to be a lot quicker than when I moved down here. Like I said, I'm not going to show packing everything up because you've already seen that. But like I said, I'll give you updates along the way. So sorry, not another build video this week, and this is even getting old for me. I can imagine you're sitting there watching it. I appreciate it more than you know. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll keep you updated. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for stopping by the shop. I always appreciate when you're here with me. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Oh, by the way, as it turns out, I think my roof's leaking. Everything's wet. Just thought I'd throw that one in there.